Okay, so first we're going to start with data types. So you guys would have learned about what is data types over here in your college or in your, if you've done any course or something like that. Okay, so it's like, what is the data types? Okay, it's just like a, okay, before I tell, let me know. So can you guys tell me any data types that you have learned still now? Any can you tell me? You, Bhargavi or Rama? Oh, sorry. Yes, Bhargavi.
Integers, characters, strings,
Superb.
boolean,
Integer,
string,
character, string,
boolean,
boolean. Yes, superb.
long int, float,
Superb. Long. Float we have. Double we have.
yeah, double,
Yes. Then also we have here byte.
byte,
Then short.
short.
So these are the different data types that we have over here. Okay. So from our side, if you see, all these things are data types. String alone is not a data type in Java. String alone is a class in Java over here. Other things are data types. String alone is a class. Okay, why it is class means actually what it, with help of string we can do some extra activities over there. Okay, it's little bit actually what they have enhanced it, the string class over here. That's why string alone is like a class here. So what is actually what this data types is going to do means, okay, data types are the one, it's like which is going, it's like a container which is going to give an information that actually what these are the ranges. Okay, so for example, when I want to store a value in a memory location, for that I need to say to the memory what type of data you're going to store over there. Okay, whether I can store it or not. So those informations will come from the data types. So to make it simple, so right now, short, integer and number, all these things will help me to store numbers. Help me to store numbers. Float and double. Yeah.
Can you please explain why string is class again?
Yeah, string is what means right now with help of string we can do some extra activities. So that is actually what if you see, I want to get the count of the for example, there is a group of words are there. How are you? I want to know the length of the word. Then based on A, I want to split it. Like that, we can do some more functionalities over there. So for example, I want to take the words from 4th character to 7th character. Okay, like that, lot of information that we can do with help of the string class, because string is actually what a main information. If you see in the normal word, we get a lot of information through a string, and then with help of a string I can do some more activities. So that's why string alone they made it as a class. Other things are data type, string alone is a class, but string will act as a data type plus class here. Clear?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yes. So now float and double will help me to store decimals. Then boolean will help me to store true or false. Will help me to store true or false. So character if you see, that will help me to store only one character. So any information that comes with a single quote is called as a character. That is, if you want only one letter you can store. Okay, it can be a number or it can be a letter. Anything that you store in a single character alone with a single quotes, that is called as a character. Same thing string if you see. So string, any information that comes with double quotes will be called as a string. It can be a single letter or it can be a group of words, then or it can be a number also. it can be a number also. So all these things we'll call it as a string over here. Any information that comes under double quotes, we'll call it as a string. So byte, if you see, byte, if you see, that is from our side. Okay, so what is byte, we'll see soon. Okay, so right now, short, integer, long, all these things are used to store numbers. Float and double is going to store decimal. Then why we need these data types over there? Okay, that is what we need to learn here. So these data types are kind of a container. If you see, all these things are kind of a container over here. That's the thing. Okay, so how this is going to work, all those things we'll see. So right now, this is byte, this is short. So right now I'm going to help you on understanding the concept. So what are the numbers I'm going to give? Those are all not perfect numbers. I'm trying to make you to understand the concept in a simple manner. That's what I'm trying to do. So like that, each and everything is kind of a container over here, like this. So first one is what means byte. The first one is byte. Then the next one is short. Then integer. Then long. Then we have float. Then we have double. So these are the data types we have over here. Okay, so right now I told you data types are this kind of a container over here which helps you to give an information actually about how many values can be stored. So right now if you see byte, okay, from my side it can store values from -127 to 128. -127 to 128 it can store values. Same thing short, if you see, it can store values from -500 to 700. That's what. Then integer, if you see, it can store values from -1000 to 1400, for example. Same thing. Long, I can store values from -5000 to 5000. Float can store values from -600.99 to 1000.00. Double can store values from -5000.00 to 10,000.99. Okay, this is the values it can store over here. Okay, so this is what, okay, from my side I'm saying actually what these data types are kind of a container. Okay, so it tells us the range, what type of value, okay, what is the values. Okay, it's kind of everything is kind of a range over here. That means what I'm trying to say here means byte, if I'm going to use, it can store values from -127 to 128. Short, -500 to 700. Okay, any values between -500 to 1000, so 700. -1000 to 1400, any values can be stored in integer. For example, if I have my value, in case if it's my value is actually what 50 is my value, then which other data types will be supported means, okay, so it's a number. Okay, that means byte, short, integer, long can be participated. So -127 to 128, will it can be stored? Yes, it supports for byte. Then short also, if you see -500 to 700, in that range only actually what my short also, sorry, my 50 also will come. Same thing integer, -1000 to 1400. integer also will be supported. Long minus 5000 to 5000, yes, in between range only 50 will come. So long also will be supported. So these four data types will be supported for me to store this 50. Now my value is 1000, 1005. Now which are the data types will be supported? Okay, so now um, hey Rama, can you tell me for this one what are the data types will be supported?
Int,
So integer,
long,
long. Anything else?
no.
Can you tell me why integer and long alone will be supported?
Because the range of int and long is it like for int it's minus 1000 to 1400
Correct. So
and long minus 5000 to 5000.
superb. Correct. That's the reason. Good. So the thing is, 1005 comes under the range of minus 1000 to 1400 or minus 5000 to 5000. Not in this actually. What minus 120 to 128? It will not come. Minus 500 to 700, it will not come. That's why we can store only in this integer and long alone. Super. So now my value is 900.70. So now, Bhargavi, can you tell me this value, which are the data types will be supported? In which are the data types I can store?
Yeah, int,
Super.
long.
Okay.
Sorry, there is pointer.
Super. Great. Okay, good. So it's a decimal. So it supports which are the data types?
Float and double.
Correct. Now, if my value is 900.70 means?
Yes. We'll go for float and double.
Super. Double. Correct. Same thing. Now my value is 4000.50. Now can you tell me?
Double.
Only double. So this is what about data types. Okay, that's it. So data types, okay, it helps me to give, okay, give the range of values that can be stored in a variable. Acts as a reference to the variable as what type of values can be stored for the variable. That's what it's going to do. Okay, it acts as a reference to the variable as what type of values can be stored. That's it. Okay, it's kind of a container which helps the tell to the memory location to store values over there. Okay, so the next one is we are going to see about a variable. This is what data types. The next one is data variable. We are going to see that memory location concept. So variables. Okay, so what are these variables over here? Okay, so now it's just a memory location. Just a second, guys. Just give me a minute. Hey, sorry guys, sorry. So okay, thank you. Okay, what's a variable means? Okay, it's just a memory location which helps us to store some values in it. Okay, that's what this variable is going to do. Okay, it's just a memory location which helps us to store some values in it. Okay, in variables, if you see, there are two types of operations will come. One is declaration, another one is initialization. So what is this declaration? What is this initialization? First we'll see. So how a variable will be declared means so simple. Integer I. Okay, that's it. When I give like this integer I, what will happen? This one will helps me. Okay, this starts with the data type and then the variable name. Okay, when I give integer I, what is going to happen over here means it's going to create me one memory location, and that memory location name will be I. Then this integer will act as a reference, tell to the memory location what type of values to be stored. Okay, that's what it's going to do. So what will happen right now for me when I give this one from my side, it's integer type. Okay, it's a data type is integer. That means it will allow me to store values from -1000 to 1400 alone. Okay, that's what this is going to do. Okay, so when I give here integer I, it creates me a memory location. The memory location name will be I. Then after that, this integer, this data type act as a reference to memory location, tell to the memory location store only integer values alone. Okay, that means which is there under this range. Okay, -1000 to 1400. Only in between this range you can store the values. That is what declaration. Initialization. When I give here, okay, here we have created the memory. Now when I give here I is equal to 10. Now what will happen? It will help me to identify a memory location which matches with I. Then after that, now what will happen? It will try to store me the value called 10. Okay, now it finds, yes, here is where my memory location is present. Then now it will try to store the value 10. But before storing, this will be checking whether this 10 is there under the range of this integer data type. So it comes under -1000 to 1400. So in between this range only, actually what we have this 10. So this can be stored over here. That is what it's going to do. Clear? Any doubts for anyone on this?
Yeah.
Yes, Patrick.
If we give beyond that range, what will happen? Will we get error?
Yes, we will get a compilation error. Okay, yesterday I showed you that is Java will do compilation and then another one is what? Interpreter. So compilation type of error we will be getting it when we are going to give an information as which is there not under the range of that type. Okay, the value. Clear? This oh yeah, cool, thank you. So this declaration initialization can be done in a single step also. So for example, if I have declaration and initialization, if I want to do it in a single step, so how it can be done means so simple. When I give here integer a is equal to 200. Now what will happen? This integer a, this will help me to create me one memory location. Then a will be the memory location name. Then now what will happen? This integer will act as a reference, tell to the memory location store only integer values alone. Okay. Then after that, this 200 will be stored, but before storing this value 200, it will check whether this is under this range. Then after that, now what will happen? This 200 will be stored here. That's the thing. Clear? Clear for everyone?
Yes.
Okay, this is declaration and initialization. So now we have seen about how a variable can be used and then how a variable can be initialized. Okay, so I told you these are all dummy numbers. The original numbers, if you want, you can check it over here. So it's like, sorry, data range in Java. If you just give data type range in Java, you can see for byte, it is actually what can store values from -128 to 127. Short can store values from -32768 to 32767. Sorry, 32767. Then integer -21472 to this one. So long. Like that, each and everything has its own range over there. That's the thing. Okay, these are the original numbers. So now we have seen about variables. Now we'll see how to write a class and then how to create the structure in Java. Okay, how to create a class, then what is the structure of writing a class. Now, if I want to write a program in Java, it's so simple. So always the program starts with a keyword called class. Then why class name? My class name is, for example, ABC. This is my class. Okay, so this is my class. Always my class will have a main function, public static void main string arguments. Okay, I'm not giving the perfect name for it as of now. Okay, when we come to the real program, when we are writing it, we'll learn there. So always there will be a main function. Okay, this is an executable function. Any information that you're writing inside this public static void main will be executed. If I want to declare a variable, I will declare it like this. Integer I is equal to 100. Okay. Then if I want to print the values, I can print it like the system.out.println. Okay. In between, in this, we have to give so I. Okay. This I should be given as it is. Okay. If you are giving it in double quotes or something, it will be considered as a string. If you want to point out a variable, that should be given in as a variable name alone. That's the main thing. Okay. So I'm going to come to the next. So this is a basic thing. So we will see more. Now I'll open my Eclipse. So yesterday we have downloaded the Eclipse. So we'll be getting a RAR file like the zip file like this. Right click, extract here when you give. Now what will happen? We'll be getting this Eclipse. So when you come inside that one, you can see an icon, Eclipse icon. Double click on that. So first we will be getting a workspace launcher like this. So what is this workspace launcher means? Okay, so the location what we are going to give over here only all my code files will be stored. So for example, if I give in the D drive, I'm going to give here Murli laptop. So here I'll just create one memory location. So one folder. So understanding Eclipse. I gave. Then I'll click on enter. So before that, I'll go to the D drive, Murli laptop. Can you see? I've created it by 9:51 p.m. Just now I created it. Then I'll select that. Click on OK. So now if I go inside, it's empty right now. This understanding Eclipse. Now when I click on OK, now we have got this. So it will create some temporary files here, which will be helpful for me to execute the Java program. So first time when we open, that time we will be having a welcome screen like this. So right now I don't want this welcome screen. So I'll close this. Okay. So we'll get this information over here. Then first, my structure in Java over here is what means first we have to create a project. Then under a project, I need to create a package. Then under a package, I need to create a Java file or a class file. That's what I need to create. A Java file or a class file should be created here. Project, package, and then Java file or class file. Clear? So first we'll create a project. How to create a project means, so first come here, go to file, go to new. Here you have to select project. Then after that select Java project. Then click on next. Okay, so the thing is what I did, I'll cancel and do one more time. Go to file, new, project, Java project. Otherwise go to the Java folder, select Java project, click on next. So for me now the Java project will be created. Now I'll just give project A. I'll just give a project name as project A. Then after that here you need to select an information, the environment. So you can select 1.7 or 1.8. Okay, Java SE 1.7 or 1.8. Don't use lesser than that. So right now 1.7 or 1.8 should be selected. Now I select this 1.7. Click on finish. So if you see, I have created this project. Right now it will be giving me an information that this kind of project is associated with Java perspective. Do you like to open that type of window? So can you see right now it's Java EE. I told you Java has been separated into two types. One is core Java, another one is J2EE. So now we are going to work on with core Java. So for that we don't need this J2EE. I'm going to click on OK. Yes, here. So then I need to click on finish. So we created it. Now can you see a new section called Java has been created. Okay, that's what will happen. Then the unwanted windows right now I close it. Okay, I have created. So first if you see we have created the project. So this is done. Then next we have to create the package. So if you want to create the package, so for that what we need to do is, so once I create the project over there, can you see I'll be getting a source folder and then a JR system file library. Okay, so we have some jar files over there which will be helpful for me for execution. So here we got this, right click on the project, go to properties, go to the location, I'll come to this original folder location. So I'll just go to that original folder location. So I came here. So I got the source folder and then bin folder and some temporary files here. So right now my interest is on the source folder and then the bin folder. So what is there in the source folder? We'll see. So it's empty. Same thing if I come to the bin folder, there also the section is empty. Okay. So if you see, okay, so we got this thing. So now the information is actually what from my side, I given this information right now. How to create the project over there. So next is how I need to create a package. That's what we're going to see. So if you want to create a package, so then what you can do, go to the source folder. Right now I don't have anything. If you want to create a project, right click on the source folder, go to new, then you can give package. Okay, so project we have created, next is package. Okay, so package name I'll just give, for example, as of now, package is sample is my package name. Okay, always package name should start with small letter. If you're starting it with capital letter or something, that gives me a warning like this at the top. Always should start from small letter, package name. Then I created the package, I click on finish. Now if you see, you can see sample, a folder has been created. Okay, same information we'll be doing it over there for the other programs also. We have created the package now. Now we have to create the class. Okay, so from our side we can create a class. Okay, so or otherwise we'll be having it as a Java file. So how it can be created means so simple. Right click on the package, new, go to new class. Okay, now I created the package. Now I'm going to create the class files over there. Okay, so to create the class file I'll have here. So now I'll just give here right now. I'm trying to import meeting. Okay, so new package. So there right now I want to give here as I'll just give it as, for example, ABC. It's a file. Okay, I created the class as ABC. Here I'll select default, then I'll select the public static void main. Okay, this is a function. I'll select it, then I'll click on finish. Now, if you see under that package, I've created this class files. That's what it's going to do. So when we create it, it will be created as a Java file only. So then I will come to the window and then preferences. I'm trying to increase the font size because it's too small. Type font over here, select class of fonts, go to basic folder. Text font, edit. So I created a class also. So then now if I want to write some information over there, okay, so in case if I forget to write my main function, so what is the shortcut for that means MAIN, control plus space button, then click on enter. That's the thing. So it's like MAIN plus control plus space button. So this is a shortcut to prepare this one. Okay, if you want to comment, that is you don't want to write that line for you, we can have it through help of the double forward quotes. So we have got this main function. Now I want to print something. I'll give sysO hello world. So what I did over here means I gave here in sysO control plus space. Okay, that will give you the system.out.println. So now if I give here hello world, right click, run as Java application. Hello world, it will be printed. So next, once again when I give sysO welcome, sysO best day. This is what I'll give. Then I'll right click, run as Java application. So hello world, welcome best day it's going to give for me, because each and everything when I give it as println, that means what will happen, this will be treated as the what to say, write the information and move to the next line. That's what it will be treated. Same thing if I use here sysO, take this information, then sysO, I'll just give here Bangalore sysO Chennai Delhi. This is what I'm at. Now I run this. Okay, Bangalore, Chennai, and Delhi has been printed. Now I'm going to remove this ln alone. We'll see what it's going to do. Okay, I'm going to remove this ln. I'll call this run as Java application. Okay, so the thing is when I give print alone, system.out.print alone instead of println, if I give it as only print, it will print the information, keep the cursor in the same line. Okay, same thing once again if I give system.out.print, then the value, print the information, keep the cursor here. Println means only print the information and move the cursor to the next line. Okay, normally through print it's not possible. Any doubts for anyone on this? How to create a project, package, and then a Java file? Anyone has any doubts on this?
No.
Okay, so now I'll ask you guys to create me a project, package, and then you want to write a class over here. So now, Rama, can you tell me how to create a project? Can you tell me how can I create a project? Yes, Rama.
First, we need to.
Okay, just a second. Sorry, I'll close this. Okay, so you're going to open me the Eclipse. Okay, you're going to open me the Eclipse over there. Then after you have to select the workspace. Then after select the name. Yes. So in extracted we got this folder. So Eclipse icon. Tell me.
Then workspace.
Sorry.
Workspace should be selected.
Correct. So I need to select this one. So already if you have something you can select. Otherwise you can create a new one.
New one.
Okay. Then I'll give. Okay. So now we got it. Now can you tell me how to create a project?
In file.
Super. File. New.
Java.
Correct. I can go with project. In case if you have a Java project, directly also I can go. In case I don't have Java project, that means project Then
Java project.
correct. Next. Then the project name.
The project name. Project D.
So I'll just give this project name as project D. Okay. So then execution environment
Java AC
1.7 only. Then next should be
finish.
finish. So we created the project.
Then we
Now,
should create the package.
correct. Hey, thanks, Rama. Bhargavi, can you tell me, explain me? I want to create a package, a class file. I need to create it. Yeah, I want to create a package and then a class file. Hello, hey, Bhargavi.
You
Yeah.
should go to source and right click on that.
Super. New.
And then we should select new project. New package.
Correct. Package. I'll give simply
We should give a name.
my sample. Why it's giving me a warning here?
Sorry?
Why it's giving me a warning here? Can you tell me?
It should be in small letters.
Correct. Okay. Always package name should be started with small letter. Yes.
Okay.
Then
Finish.
finish. Okay. Good. Then next.
Next, new class should be created.
Right click. Correct. Right click new
Class.
class. Okay. Then now we will give the class is DEF. Okay. Then select default. Then next I should have a main function. Then click on finish. So the thing is, we have created the class over there. Okay, we created the project package and then the class, which is called as also a Java file. So I'll delete this. So we have written this. Now what we have to do is, from my side, I want to write a variable. Okay, write a local variable. Okay, then after that I want to access it. Can anyone tell me how I can refer a variable which is of right now for k? K is equal to 500. Can you tell me how I can utilize it?
Int k equals to 500.
Super awesome. In k is equal to 500. That's it. If I want to print the value of k,
System dot out dot ln.
correct. So then control space, then
K.
k.
Yeah.
That's it. So this will help me to print the value of k. So 500 we got it over there. Okay. So any doubts for anyone on this? Okay. So now we'll have a 5 minutes break. Okay. Till 10:16 we'll have a break. Then again we'll connect and then we'll see how to utilize these programs. The next set. Okay. We'll have a 5 minutes break till 10:16 and then we'll again connect.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we'll start. Shall we start? Hey Rama, you're there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, cool. Bhargavi, she'll join, or can we
Yeah,
start?
she's gone. Yeah.
Oh, oh, cool. Okay, so now we have created it. So now I'll come to the next one. I'll create a new class as XYZ. That's my class name. Then I'll have select as default, have a public static void main, click on finish. So when you create a class, so I already told you that is actually what Eclipse is like a UI representation for me. Whatever we do, everything is happening at the back end. Okay. So if I come to this original folder location, understanding Eclipse is my workspace launcher. Correct. So in this place only all my informations will be loaded. I created here two projects. If you see project A and D. See project A and then D. So project D right now it has source folder, and then in that we have a package. If I come to this, we have a source folder and then the bin folder. If I come to the source folder, we have my sample, okay, which is a package. Then if I come inside, we have these two files, def xyz. So which is a Java file over here. Okay. So where under the source folder, my sample. What is my sample? That's my package name. Okay. So the package names are kind. It's like actually what from my side. It's like a folders only. That's what here. Okay. So now when you right click, edit it. Can you see? I can open that. What are the informations I have written over there? The same thing that comes over here. Def edit. So we got it. Okay. Same information what we are going to write over there, that will be displayed over there. Okay. The same thing if I instead of source folder, I'll come to the bin folder. Same thing what we have, that's what this Java files will be saved. I told you we create a file, that is actually what we write the programs in a file that will be saved under with an extension called .java. Next, when I come to the bin folder, same copy will be there. See my sample, the package name. Under that one, we can see def and xyz. Okay, so this def xyz, okay, it's saved as a class. I told you Java files can be read by the human, okay, which is be written as a high level language. The same thing, my system will not know to execute my Java files. So it needs to execute the what zeros and ones only. So from my side, what will happen? The Java files will be given to the compiler. Then the compiler will create me a dot class file. It will compile the program and finally it will create me a dot class file. So what is this dot class file means? It can be read only by the JVM alone. Be kind of a zeros and ones which can be read only by the JVM alone. That's what it will do. Clear? So now if I try to open this files, see, I cannot open it. Windows cannot open this file because class files can be read only by the JVM alone because it's for security purpose. No one can read the files. That's what this one. That's why no one can open the files. Only JVM can read the files over here. So now I'll try to run this program. Def, right click, run as Java application. I'm able to run this. Fine. Now what I will do, I will go and delete this def class files. Okay, right click. Sorry, I'm going to delete it. Are you sure you want to move this file? Okay, so right click, delete. Yes. Now the def, this file, I'll try to execute it. Right click, run as Java application. Can you see it has been thrown an error? What is the error if you see? Could not find or load main class mysample.def. Mysample is the package name. In that the class name is def. Okay, I'm not able to see the class files. So how I can again get that one. So for example, it's not there. Now I'll just give an enter. Now it's asking me that there is changes in my application. When I save my program, what will happen means a compilation will happen in the program. Control S. Now when I give it, can you see it has created the file. Now when I run this Java application, can you see now it has been executed? That's the one thing. Clear? Clear for everyone? So what does the thing means? When I give, when I don't have a class file, we cannot execute the program. That's the main thing here. Okay. So any doubts for anyone on this? Everyone is clear about that? Okay. Now? So this is about the execution process. Now I'll tell you about. Can I take it for another 10 minutes? Is okay for you guys?
Yes.
Or okay now for you? Or you want to continue by tomorrow? You can tell me. It's not an issue. It's actually up to you.
Okay, tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll continue. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Okay, so I'll just give a small recap as what we have done today alone. So it'll be easy. So what are the things we have done means we have just seen how to open a workspace launcher. Then after that, how to create a project, a package, and then after that, how to create a Java file. Okay. Then how to execute the file. To execute the file, we have to double click on the file, right click, run as Java application. When I give that time, it will execute me the program. That's the thing. Okay. So always a class should have a main function. If you have a main function, then only I can execute the program. If I don't have a main function, see, I don't have a main function. Now when I right click, run as, can you see? Run configuration. That is, I cannot execute the program. So main functions are mandatory for me to execute the program here. Then we have seen about what is variables and then what is data types. Okay, so variables will act as a reference to the variable. That is, it gives an information as what type of values can be stored, the range of the values. So what is this variables over there means? It's just a memory location which can store values in it. There are two things. One is declaration and initialization. Declaration means creating the memory. Initialization means in the created memory storing the values on it. That's the only thing. These are the things we have seen for today's session. Okay. Okay. So I'll stop the recording with this.